Hello everybody, Soldier Robot with you. So a little while ago, Dev made a video 3 months ago, where he faked a 786, and basically, he did a second chance at 407, right?
My voice.
So, but there is something that I want to discuss. It's not about this footage in particular, but this is the only footage we have of what it would be like in the actual 700 speed. So if I'm to go here, and then if I turn this up a little bit, see, maybe a little bit more, something in between this speed and like this speed, this is like what? Probably like a thousand speed could look like. So nobody's ever gotten to 1,000 in the game. But if I go and look, their current world record is 662. So, and obviously the best score ever was the 756 that Jack the Champ got. So it has never happened for there to be a big score, like as big as a 1,000. No one's gotten to 800, no one's gotten to 900, and with that type of speed that you have to get to, the actual skill that it would require and the luck that it would require to get an actual 1,000, it would be a lot. And so anyone who's faking 1,000, there's no way that they have done that, because the actual possibility of that happening is just very, very unlikely that anyone would have a chance at that. Like, if a lot of runs, let me try to find one. If I go to maybe my high score, hold up, wait, that's my old one, hold up. If I go to 494, and I go to go around there, or else I hit an obstacle, and then I try to turn over, and then it just hits another rock. And that's just stuff like that happens a ton in this game. Like, if I went to maybe something, I think my 410 ended like this. So yeah, and then sometimes you'll just get launched straight up into the air. Like, you can just try to be getting a really, really good score, and probably it could be your high score, and it just doesn't end up being it. So if you, for example, earlier today I got a 482. I'd say it was probably see how that happened. I'd say it was probably my luckiest round ever in SnowRider. It was. I don't think I'd ever done anything better than that in this game, because when I was playing that round of SnowRider, and I did the thing where it's about to launch into the air, and then multiple times while I was doing that, it just barely dodged where it would hit the top, and then it actually crashed the sled. And then another time I was jumping, and then it went it went up on top of the tunnels at the top. Hold on, fun. Right at the top. down, and then I did the thing, remember, where I died in the 494 and I got stuck in between the rocks. I was able to actually dodge in between the rocks, and I did that. And then I ended up dying because I was trying to drift through the tunnels. And then when I was turning, I actually turned to one of the walls because I was trying to get all the way from the other side of, like, the game. So, like, all the way from the corner. So, basically, this always happens in SnowRider. So, like, the big question is, will anyone ever get a 1000? Is it even possible? Because I know Azia brought this up a while ago when he said that, like, if no one's ever to get a 1000, it just means there's no one who's good at the game. And that, while that's true, there are plenty of opportunities to get a 1000. Any run could be a 1000. When you're playing, like, any time you play, if you have enough skill, it could easily be a 1000. It's just you have to be lucky. You have to get, like, one of those Adrian level PB jumps where you got that 691 from, like, the 450. And you have to do something like that, but on a much wider scale. You have to, like, almost double the world record. So, my prediction is there might never be a 1000, and if anyone is to actually get one, it would probably be like 2030s, or like just a while from now. I don't even know if anyone will get an actual 700 on camera. I don't know if this will ever happen, because many times people have played SnowRider, like Jack the Champ, and he got like 633, 683, his best 756, all off camera, because he wasn't performing under that amount of pressure. Like, you can see that a lot if you look at his live streams, and you actually look at a lot of the streams. They'll end on something like they'll be trying to go around, and then, like, they'll get distracted by something in chat, or like under the pressure, just doesn't jump at the right time. And like because for a while I had my best score was a 421 that I got at school. So it was like I thought maybe that would be, because, like, when you get a new high score, it might be your best score that you ever get, and you could try to, like, get a better score. And, like, you can't. So your best score ever is just off camera, and there's no real proof for it. So basically, I don't know. I was making this video just to show what, like, the 1000 speed would look like when I sped out that video, but, like, I just think that SnowRider is, like, a tough game. And if you're watching this video and you don't know anything about SnowRider 3D, really, you should try playing it, because I think it should be our goal together as a community to try to get someone in SnowRider to get a 1000 by, like, 2030. That should be the goal we're going for, I think. And that's kind of the video. Anyways, yep, starting right by with you. Go subscribe if you want. I don't know. See ya.